Hey YouTube, it's OMG, it's a Euro speaking for the first time on YouTube. In the wake of the passing Homeopathy Awareness Week, I decided to throw a little bit of much needed common sense at the topic. For those of you who are watching, you may not know what homeopathy is. I don't really have time to explain it to you. There are plenty of videos on YouTube about the subject, and you can do a Google search and find practically any kind of information on it that you can, and then you can just come right back to this video and watch it if you think you want to still. Now, the first question I have for people who support homeopathic treatments is, if homeopathy is a very valid treatment and it works well and can be used for almost anything, why is it that the pharmaceutical companies haven't jumped all over it? I mean, homeopathic remedies require little to no research and development time. The ingredients to create homeopathic remedies are dirt cheap, and I mean, if they sell them for the prices that you do, at almost 70% higher than normal, actual medicine goes for, then, that's a gold mine. People are willing to pay these prices for it. So, wouldn't this be a huge marketing thing for the pharmaceutical companies? I mean, at least in my opinion, pharmaceutical companies aren't out to kill everyone, or, make sure that people stay sick, because, if pharmaceutical companies have a tendency to keep their customers sick, then why would anyone trust pharmaceutical companies? It's just not a feasible it's not a feasible outcome. So if you can explain to me why pharmaceutical companies haven't jumped all over homeopathic remedies, that would be, really cool. The next question is that, do you really know what vibrations are? I mean, vibrations are movements, usually sound or, other things that created by percussion or things like that. It's used a lot in instruments to make music and, vibrations. I mean, it's pretty simple to know what vibrations are. But my question is, how can you explain how vibrations are able to keep a memory in liquids such as water or the like, or is it just some magical thing that just happens? And even if it were able to store these memories, how would these memories help in any way to cure an illness? I'd love, is it magic or something along those lines? Because I think I really need something like this explained to me in further detail. But yeah, I'm really curious, and I'd love to know the answer to that question as well. Those are pretty much the only two questions I have at this moment. I may make another video with other questions to people who support homeopathy. And if any supporters of homeopathy can answer my questions and give a logical, acceptable answer, I'm willing to retract my statement and admit that I was completely wrong in my future videos. I'm no expert on homeopathic remedies or anything of the like, so but anyone who's about to consider a homeopathic remedy, I would urge you to think about what you're actually getting yourself into. I mean, if you have something like cancer, there are homeopathic treatments that claim to treat cancer patients. If you have something like cancer, are you really going to trust treatment of cancer to water over sugar pills? Just saying, it doesn't really seem like a viable method of treatment to me. Especially understanding, at least as far as I do, everything else that homeopathy entails and a lot of the theory behind it. I still don't see how it could ever treat anything, let alone something as dangerous and life-threatening as cancer. So if you're willing to try it, then that's great, but like, it's a little bit irresponsible to be selling people things and claiming treatment for it, when it really doesn't have any basis to base the treatment on. Anyways, this is the end of my video, and it's been OMG, it's a Euro saying, bye.